we're back. Hello there, friend. Welcome back to Max Plays Destiny Fails Us. On the previous episode, things escalated rather rapidly. I think we can all agree on that. But it was, I think, honestly, here's the dealio. The regional introducing Vincent. Introducing Bison? M. Bison? Yes, this game is actually about M. Bison. Now, introducing Bison in the beginning and being like, this is the one boy I've had a crush on forever. Like, that fell into the territory of just telling us how she felt. And I'm not gonna get into the whole discussion of show versus tell, because it's not what people think it is. But I think it was nice to actually, not being told. It's like, oh yeah, we had a really nice moment once. It actually fits perfectly, and it makes sense for the situation at hand that she would feel this way. And that upon having to feel like she had to flee her life, she would run to the same place where they bonded several years ago. It makes sense. It's right on point. I like it. It makes sense. A new life. I breathe in the river air, looking up at the clouds. The rain fell hard on my face. It was so cold, but it felt so good. Maybe it's time for me to start a new life. Ah! It's the prologue, and we're she's starting a new life because we're playing. That's the contextualizing how the game works. Also, it's not easy. I was so lost in thought that I didn't even notice him walk up. Starting a new life. Vincent, how did you... when did you... I was only a few houses away when you ran out the door. I thought you might want someone to talk to. I smiled up at him, or at least I tried to. He sat down beside me. We didn't say anything, but I wish he would hold my hand. Instead, we just watched the raindrops dance on the water below. Neither one of us wanted to break the silence. For a while, we just enjoyed that moment. But we both knew it had to end. You know what your mother did when she hit you. I like that. Oh, it's already faded into a bruise. I wonder for how long that will stick around. That's just not right. Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? I don't know. I was thinking about running away. What about your dad? What about your friends? I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. If my mom hit me, I'd probably call the police. Okay, let's try that again. If my mom hit me, I'll probably call the police. I couldn't do that. Calling the police would just make everything worse. Especially for Dad. What does that imply? Does Dad have a bad history with the police? No, I can't do that. Vincent stood up. His clothes were soaking wet. Well, all we're doing out here is catching a cold. Looks to me like you have two good options. Yeah? You can either get out of the... Take two. You can either get out of the rain and dry off, or confront your mom now, soaking wet. Ah, that was so cool. I mildly botched it. Wow! We haven't had a choice in a good while. Should I confront my mother now or never? I mean, excuse me, later. And now, those of you know the sort of person that I am and the sort of way that I do things. Whenever there's something, whenever you come at a fork in the road, that's an inside joke that no one's gonna get. Whenever the time for choice comes, and whenever the time comes for you to tackle something that may not seem like a nice thing, but you gotta do it, I always freaking do it. You gotta talk stuff out, man. You gotta stuff out. You gotta fix that right now, because otherwise it's gonna keep having control over your life for the rest of your bloody days. And as a writer, as someone who's creative, whose main way of dealing with stress and grief is through telling stories, and through the act of sharing them with the world, I don't want nothing getting in my way. I don't want my life to be on hold while I, have to wait for my clothes to dry. No, we're taking care of this right now. Now, I have to do this now. He was silent for a moment. As a small breeze flew by, I couldn't help but shiver in my soaking wet clothes. I drill. Wait a minute. We got 2 points because he liked our suit, or our outfit, our court, if you may. And now we lost 3. Does that mean we're only really 1 down when you get down to it? I don't think we can be together. Not now. Because I'm in love with my boyfriend James. His words echoed in my mind. Not now. It came so suddenly. Words had never hurt so much before. After everything that happened today, this is what hurt the most. I am so sorry. I tried to stifle my sniffling, but it proved more difficult than I imagined. As I broke down, he pulled me closer and let me weep into his chest. His wet, dripping wet, soaking wet chest. Why? He leaned in closer to me and whispered. Because I won't. I can't be the reason that you get hurt. You're so full of shit. You're in love with James. Just admit it. Just admit it. I leaned away for a moment to get a hold of myself. I am sorry about tonight. Don't be sorry. It's not your fault. The wind picked up as the rain started pouring down harder. My drenched clothes stuck to my body like ice, and I couldn't hold in his knees. Hey, we should really get you home before you get sick. Yeah, home. Vincent held out his hand and I grasped it with mine. We made our way back to my house. Oh, my hair's so silly. We walked up the front steps. My mom stood in the window looking outside. She looked worried. Well, your mom's watching us, but... We completely averaged out. Okay. We gained 2, we lost 3, we gained 1. Alright, works for me. He leaned down and brushed my hair aside, kissing me tenderly on the forehead. Forehead kisses. Forehead kisses. They're cute. They're cute. Oh, Vincent, just come out and say it, Vincent. Just say it. Just own up to it. Why you gotta play her feelings like that, Vincent? He's the real antagonist of this story. Did you see him when he was doing the anime glasses thing? Only antagonists do that. Remember that. Idriel, I don't want you to feel like I'm completely leaving you. Let's do a second take on that, okay? Idriel, I don't want you to feel like I am completely leaving your side. I am still here for you. If you ever need a friend or even a roof to sleep under, don't be afraid to ask. Have a good night. Vincent turned to leave, walking down the driveway. I went for the door, but just as I reached the handle, I looked over my shoulder and caught his gaze back at me. Good night, Vincent. Good night, sweet prince. Stabs him in the chest. If I can't have you, no one else will. Act 1. A New Life. Monday, January 28th. In the mythical year of 20XX. The weekend lasted for what felt like a lifetime. When I got home, my mom didn't say a word to me. Instead, she walked up to me and hugged me tightly. Her eyes were red and puffy, her cheeks were wet, and her embrace was warm. We both sobbed into each other. After a few moments, her grip lit up and her glossy eyes smiled at me. She apologized for hitting me and pulled out the leftover dinner from the fridge. I sat down in the kitchen and ate my meal while my parents talked about my grades. Talked to me about my grades. They told me that I needed to buckle down and raise my biology grade. Dad had called my teacher back, who had told him how many assignments that Dad had called my teacher back, who had told him how many assignments that I was missing in class. Mom told me that I was going to turn in every single assignment and that my teacher was willing to waive the late penalty for me as long as I showed improvement. I spent my entire Sunday in my room working on my late biology homework. I had plenty of assignments I didn't do over the course of last semester, so I guess I had plenty of work. I had plenty to work on. Oh my god, it's the last episode of this recording session. Max, get your hair in the game. Get your hair in the game. I made some progress on them before I went to bed. When Monday finally arrived, I couldn't wait to leave the house. I got my phone back from my mom, noticing a few messages from Lily and Alaska. Yeah! I was meeting up with them in a few minutes anyway, so it would be pointless to reply to their messages now. I rushed through my breakfast, put on some makeup to cover my bruise, and ran out the door to meet up with my friend. When I'm back, apparently I clicked away from the screen. Now where? It was a new day. Yeah! Achievement get! Alright, give me a second. Lily. So, he kissed you on the forehead? That's not a face of like, I'm so impressed. They're all like, oh, you poor thing. He kissed you on the forehead. He may as well have slapped a friend sticker on your face. Well, that's kinda weird. Kinda lame, too. I am sorry, Hydrel. Well, I didn't hate it. I kind of liked it, but never mind that. So, did you guys finish the project? No. Samson still won't talk to me, so it seems like I really screwed that up. I wish I could take back what I said. For convenience, not because I hurt his feelings. Anyway, I don't think any of us finished. What about you two? Untrue, I finished the project. Actually, I finished it, Alaska. You always... So, obviously, we're picking our electives tomorrow. Whoops, I can't believe I forgot about electives. They're the best part about school. What's everybody taking this semester? I think I'm going to apply to be an... I think I'm going to apply to be an office aide. I don't really have grades or the attendance to be an office aide. What? You? Miss a class? Capitalization. I've never seen that before. Wow. Wait. Did I miss? Okay, no. Ha. Very funny. I seriously don't know what to take, though. Speech was easy. You have to take it before you graduate anyway. How old are we again? Don't mind that. I guess. What about you, Hydrel? You've been quiet. It's not like you just had a life-sundering event like 2 days ago. I'm not really sure yet. What can I take again? Let's see. You've already taken health and art, right? Your grades are probably too low for office aid. I think the two that would best fit you are newspaper/yearbook and computer applications. Oh, we know which one we're taking. Yeah, let's make some some clicker games. Yeah. Or you could take speech with me. That's tempting. That's tempting. In perfect persona fashion, I would have to assume that newspaper/yearbook introduces us to another romantic interest, probably the one wonder boy, and computer applications introduces us to another romantic interest. Or we could just hang out with Alaska. I don't see a problem here. I should have more options than that. Well, there's stuff like weights and woodshop, but Lily's right. I should pick between computer applications, newspaper yearbook, or speech. It's no big deal, right? You have until tomorrow to think about it. She's like, yeah, pick me. I'm gonna pick you. I let the three of them take the lead ahead of me as we walked to school. No one noticed the bruise that was hidden underneath my makeup. It's pretty hidden. But, okay. I like that she has freckles, kind of like strawberries. Kind of Hannah like half freckles on them. It's cute. There was no need to worry There was no need to worry them about it anyway. Your friends sure didn't ask questions about you disappearing from the world for like 3 days. When we got to the school, the four of us broke up into different areas. Atali met up with Brian, Alaska grabbed food from the cafeteria, Lily checked in at the student council, and I went to class. Before anything, let's read some messages. We got some new ones. How did it go with your grades? Not very well. Alaska Magical Stardust Nalum. Oh my god, that's adorable. She loves... and she loves magical girls. What else could you possibly ask for? Do you know what time Nalum is on tonight? Lol. Cute. Hey, are you okay? Idril? Seriously, I don't want to miss it. What time? Just watch it on Crunchyroll, Alaska. Text me. Hey, text me back if you can, okay? I am worried that I haven't heard back yet. Is there anything in the... Whoa, no, I didn't mean to delete it. No. Restore all. There you go. Interesting. So, yeah, there were... Atali has never called me. Actually, she sent me a happy birthday message. I'm sensing a lot of distance. And now the lighting is actually fixed. I'm about to end this recording session, and the lighting is finally like decent for recording. Anyhow, Hey, you. Hello, mademoiselle. Down the hallway, I could see Vincent and Samson talking. Samson sounded upset. I heard Lily's name come up in his ranting, and it was a side of him I had never seen before. He looked so intense. I cannot believe that she would deny my love. We are clearly meant to be, mademoiselle and I. What do you think, monsieur Vincent? Oh well, it's gotten me nowhere. I've got a terrible voice, please. Forgive me, developers of this game. Oh, hey, Idril. Good morning. Is everything alright? I'm just tired of waiting around for Lily. There's no point anymore. She called me a loser. She said that she hates my terrible accent. Lily called him a loser? How should I react? Laugh! She didn't mean that. She called you that. We deflect, or we cover up for Lily. Wait a minute! Lily said that she put him down lightly. Didn't she? Didn't she say that she put him down lightly? Calling him a loser does not count as putting someone down lightly, Lily. She called you that? Did she really say that to you? Yes. Oui. She called me a loser, and then she said that we could not be together. She was probably still upset over the whole shower, thing. Well, she sounded genuinely upset about how she handled the situation when I talked to her. Whoa! Even if she does feel bad, I just don't think I can talk to her. Not now, at least. Anyway, should we head to class? Go on ahead. I want to talk to Idril for a sec. Oh, I see. Well, you two lovebirds have fun. Everyone is teasing Vincent because they all know that he's in love with Jane. Oh, Idril, you're being played. All these Dark Souls games, and he chose to play you. I feel terrible, but I love this so much. Lovebirds? I guess Vincent hasn't told him about what happened yet. Sansom left the two of us alone in the hallway. Hey. Hey. Riveting dialogue! I'm joking. This is, the tension is real. So, how are you feeling? The bruise still hurts, but it's healing. I'll be fine. Oh, good. I'm glad. Oh, and don't worry about the assignment. I finished it during the weekend. Without thinking, I grabbed Vincent's hands in excitement. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Vincent. I really needed that grade. Can't you tell that he's in love with James? Can't you tell, Idril? We're gonna play you like a Dark Souls game. No, we're totally, most definitely not gonna continue this relationship. It's clearly not working out. By the way, I am mostly joking. Vincent let go of my hands and awkwardly distanced himself from me. Sorry. No, hey, could you do me a favor after school? I guess, it depends. I am still grounded. Well, I was wondering if you could swing by the library and return the book. I would, but I have to help out in the computer lab. I don't think Mom would mind if I go to the library. It is on the way home. Yeah, I can do that. Great, thank you. The book is in my locker right now. Meet me there after school. Sounds great. I'm glad I can help. The bell rang. Well, we should get to class. Whoa! Whoa! Who's this cutie? Are you two related? Who is that cutie? That's not the teacher, is it? Vincent and I walked to class, entering just as Nicolette, James' twin sister... She knows. She knows. And she's like, who the hell is this girl? Breaking apart my brother's and Vincent's beautiful relationship. By the way, I just became hyper aware that I've been making that smack sound. I'm not doing that as a way of somehow making fun of the fact that Idril got slapped in the face. I don't mean it like that. I'm just doing it for comedic relief. Kind of like in comedy, they do like the ba-doom. That's basically how I'm using it. Nicolette, James' twin sister. I guess she couldn't be Jessie. Was arguing with Ryan. Nicolette. I am now going to be painted as the antagonist. But that mental breakdown of his got him suspended. Whoa, James got suspended? Yeah, man, I mean, that's not that surprising, really, when you think about it. I think he deserves it. He should just have got expelled, man.
Yeah, I think he's a psychopath.
Why is there a Koopa? Why is there a Moogle in this classroom? Someone Photoshop a Moogle just sitting there, facing the classroom. Oh, I have to pull out my fan. Alright, everyone. Settle down. The rumor mill will still be there when the class is over. Everyone settled down into their seats and pulled out their literature books, turning to the correct page. 69. Love compels him to sneak into the garden of his enemy's daughter, risking death simply to catch a glimpse of her. I keep picturing the teacher. I keep picturing the drama teacher from High School Musical. That's what I'm picturing. I mindlessly listened to the teacher's lesson until the end of the hour. Idril, maybe this is why you are not doing so well in school. I say that jokingly because I always doodled in class. At least in the classes that I didn't care about. I enjoyed literature, but math, geometry though, that I enjoyed. Especially when we learned about the geometry wars. That joke is free, by the way. I'll be here all week. Give me a second, my phone is about to ring. We walked out in waves as the class ended. filling the hallway on the way to lunch. Alaska, Tally, Lily, and I found our usual table in the cafeteria. I realized when we sat down that I had forgotten my lunch in my locker. Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot something. There's like a minute left. Can we get a nice, like, plot twist / hook for the next recording session? I rushed out of the room, ignoring my growling stomach. The hallways were empty. Most of the students were either eating or enjoying the weather. Ugh. Without paying attention, I turned the corner towards the lockers and ran right into someone, knocking the both of us onto the ground. Could it be? Is this another possible love interest? Click. Oh, it's James. I thought you were kicked out. Jeez, could you watch? I drill. James, I thought you were suspended. I am. I just came to pick up my books. He stood up, brushing himself off. I held a hand out to help me. Hey, about the other day, I am really sorry about what happened. I shouldn't have reacted like that, and I shouldn't have taken it out on you too. Okay. Headcanon. She heard I shouldn't have taken it out on you too. What he meant to say, on you as well. He's angry at Vincent for playing games on iDrill. Oh my god. The Illuminati, Lizard Man, it's all real. The prophecy is here. I shouldn't have taken it out on you as well. He's apologizing to iDrill. I'm being silly. Let's do a couple more lines of text and then we'll call it a day. It's okay. Just trying to stab anyone else with a fork. She said nervously. It was a stupid joke, but James gave me a pitiful smile anyway. Yeah, I won't. So, how's Vincent? And I think this right here is a nice, I feel like this conversation coming this way, so we'll call it right here. And thank you for watching, thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and if this game appeals to you, remember to support it on Patreon, and I'll be seeing you on the next episode.